Hi, I'm Boogsy and I'm an addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, September 19th, 2024, Fellowship, page 273, IP number 16 for the newcomer. In NA, our joys are multiplied by sharing good days. Our sorrows are lessened by sharing the bad. For the first time in our lives, we don't have to experience anything alone. When we practice using the steps and the other tools of our program, we work through the hardships. We become able to take pleasures in the joys of living clean. But our joys pass all too quickly if we don't share them with others, while hardships borne alone may be long in passing. In the Fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous, we often multiply our joys and divide our burdens by sharing them with one another. We addicts experience pleasures in recovery that sometimes only another addict can appreciate. Fellow members understand when we tell them of the pride we take today in fulfilling commitments, the warmth we feel in mending damaged relationships, the relief we experience in not having to use drugs to make it through the day. When we share these experiences with recovering addicts and they respond with similar stories, our joy is multiplied. The same principle applies to the challenges we encounter as recovering addicts. By sharing our challenges and allowing other NA members to share their strength with us, our load is lightened. The fellowship we have in Narcotics Anonymous is precious. Sharing together, we enhance the joys and diminish the burdens of life and recovery. Just for today, I will share my joys and my burdens with other recovering addicts. I will also share in theirs. I am grateful for the strong bonds of fellowship in Narcotics Anonymous. There's like this weird taboo that when something exciting and happy happens in your life, share it to the world. Go to the top of the mountain and just shout it to everyone. Hey, this cool thing happened to me. But then when something sad happens to you, we've kind of been conditioned to shut down and not tell anybody about it because we brought it upon ourselves, or we deserve it, or why are you talking about it? You just want attention? So we kind of just battle our own demons and our own sorrow by ourselves because we're scared to share it. Because what if somebody judges me on my sorrow? What if somebody judges me on my bad day? But it's so easy to tell everybody about your good day and tell everybody that life is hunky-dory. The dangerous part of that is in recovery, we have to share the good with the bad. Because to the newcomer, we need them to know that life isn't always going to be perfect. Just because you're sober, just because you're living clean, just because you're in recovery, life doesn't happen on your terms. It happens on its terms. And I feel like sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly with other people kind of gives a more realistic idea of what is to come in recovery. But then it also shows that you can handle the bad and the ugly while sober. You don't have to go back to drugs in order to handle today or tomorrow or this month. Oh, I just need another hit real quick so that I can just handle this moment with me because I don't know how else to handle it. No. In recovery, we need to teach other people that when life gets flipped upside down, we can stand back up and put it all back together. And we can do it sober. And the days that we struggle in doing it, it's wonderful to know you can reach out to somebody and say, I am struggling. I can't do this on my own. And I think there's a huge misconception about recovery. It is a very intimate and individual journey that we go on, but you don't have to do it alone. And nobody's going to look down on you when you say, I need help. Because that's what we're here for. As fellow recovering addicts, for the newcomer, for anybody that is looking for help, we are here to help you. And we aren't expecting you, because you're sober, you should be able to handle it on your own. Because there are some things in life that happen that you're just like, guys, I can't be alone right now. I need somebody to sit with me and keep me off the edge. Pull me off that ledge and keep me going forward. And that's what we do in the fellowship. That's what we do for other addicts. Because we know how dangerous it is to look over that edge too closely. And we know how far that fall is because it's further than it was the first time. So don't be afraid to share your joys and excitement and successes and your accomplishments. But definitely, please do not hesitate to share in those hardships that you're experiencing, those sad days, those days that you just don't know if you can make it through. Because we can't help you if we don't know you're struggling. And the misconception that you asking for help means that you're failing in recovery is just not true. And sure, there's going to be judgy people out there. There are going to be people who are trolling and saying some things to try to push your buttons. But that's okay. That's their own battle that they need to fight. You pay attention to those who are trying to help you. That's something that I'm working on. That sometimes negative comments said to me kind of get under my skin, but then I have to remember that the positive comments have piled up so high I can't even see over them. So it's okay to share the good, the bad, and the ugly, because you're human. And recovery can be tough, but it's worth it. And I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.